Hello everybody and a very warm welcome back to the workshop. My name is Thibaut Jaberg, violin maker and student here at the Swiss School of Violin Making in Brienz in Switzerland. And today I am presenting to you my newly completed viola. I've been documenting the process of the making of this viola like fairly regularly over the past few months. It's been taking quite a while, I think, this project, but I obviously had loads of other projects like going on at the same time. But finally now it is finished. So yeah, I strung it up yesterday evening fairly late, and we're now the next morning, so it's had a little while to settle in, and I'm already very happy with the sound of this viola. I find sometimes instruments need a little bit of time to settle in, and you need to get to know them to be able to start to get the best out of them. But with this one, I feel like immediately, like even yesterday evening when it was just being strung up, then it already sounded really nice. So yeah, what should I start with? I think I will go straight to actually playing you a little tune or like a few little notes on the viola, so you can get a little impression of how it sounds. I know that recordings are never like the ideal way to hear, properly experience the sound of an instrument, but I'm going to try my best. And obviously I'm not a violist, so please forgive the few little intonation like hiccups which will inevitably happen. I will just probably move my mic because it's probably going to sound too loud just underneath the viola. So we'll try to put it down here. take my mic back. Up, there we go. So yeah, that was the Sherborne Waltz, or also known as the Orange in Bloom. A little reminder, a little memory from my time earlier this year in January and February, when I spent some times in England, in Somerset, with Graham Vincent. We used to play this tune a lot. So yeah, my thoughts about the sound of this viola is it really sounds really nice, sort of very broad, already very powerful. And I find the response is good. As you maybe heard from the recording, I tried to play some parts of the tune really fairly quietly to show you how it works. And I think this viola is really nice when you play it very quietly. And it responds really well, even with very little work from the bow. So yeah, I guess it's probably, hopefully going to be a good viola for somebody maybe playing in an orchestra, needing to play a lot of pianissimos and so on. But I think it still has as I said, a broad and powerful sound. So I think it also should work well for somebody wanting to sort of really like cut through, maybe play along with other loud instruments and so on. So yeah, all in all, I'm really happy with the sound of this viola. It's really great. And yeah, just to recap in terms of specifications and materials. So this is a small viola. It is my own personal model, and the corpus size, the length of the back basically is 393 millimeters. So this really makes it a small viola. It is also very lightweight thanks to the materials which I used. So it's really comfortable to play. It really feels light and sort of nimble in the hand. Also with this quick response which it has, I think it really feels great to play. And then in terms of materials, we have willow for the back and the ribs. I chose willow because of the density, which is fairly low. So willow is a fairly lightweight wood, which I chose it exactly for that purpose. And then we've got spruce for the front, and again a fairly light spruce. I chose it especially again for its weight. And then we've got a maple neck, which is like just a fairly nice straight-grained piece of maple, but it's not figured, not like got any heavy flames or anything in it, so to not sort of distract from the willow. So it sort of fits in with the willow, which is also not really flamed, but it's still got some interesting figure here and there. Yeah, I'm just going to show you the viola a little bit more close up. For that, I'm gonna come here at the back of the camera so that I can see what I'm doing. Trying to focus a little bit more close in. So yeah, that's the front. The F-holes are all my own model. And the label, you might be able to tell. Brienz 2025. And also, of course, one special feature of this viola is that it's got no exotic hardwoods, no tropical wood coming from a rainforest. So this is obviously always stuff I'm very interested about at the moment, is finding alternatives for the ebonies and the rosewood and so on. So here we have the fingerboard in olive wood, which is a very, very hard but native to Europe, which is a timber native to Europe. So yeah, and I'm really happy with how olive wood performs at the moment. I find it works absolutely great for fingerboards. And then we've got the tailpiece, for example, is boxwood, which I made the tailpiece myself for this one. I quite like making tailpieces myself whenever I got time, because then it sort of allows me to save a little bit of money. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. This is my brand new 393 millimeter viola. Yeah, just finished, and I'm already very, very happy with the sound. And yeah, of course, like with all my instruments, this is for sale. So yeah, if you're interested, you can have a look at my website. I will try in the near future to make photos of this viola to list it on my website. But yeah, otherwise you can also just, of course, contact me anytime with any questions about this or any other instruments which I made, or any other questions which you have, or if you have any interesting feedback or input on these topics like small viola, if you like know interesting small violas, or if you want to ever like try out a special model, or want to talk about something special, then feel free to contact me via email. You'll find everything in the description below, or on my website if you Google my name. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like this viola as much as I do, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you very soon in my next video. So take care everybody, and goodbye.